Y'all know how it goes down. Hey, it's your girl TeeMoore, and it is TeeMooresTakover. Yes.
Your home for hip-hop and R&B.
We the best.
Power 104.7.
Power 104. It is your girl TeeMoore, and it is the hottest station in the nation. Looking at the weather right now, it is currently right now. Let's see. 81 degrees, man. It is so hot out there. It was high of 85 and a low of 63. I don't know why they keep saying these flash warnings of floods, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But like I said, I'm trying to come pick up them plates. But we just talked about not wanting to be a player, but we got to be a player to play in the Gus Macker. I got my sis Jen in here. I'm going to let her introduce herself, and we're going to talk about the Gus Macker 3-on-3.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. My name is Jen Dirdahl Johnson. I am with Minneapolis Northwest Tourism, and I am here on behalf of Twin Cities GusMacker. August 17th and 18th, North Hennepin Community College in Brooklyn Park.
Yes.
And we are so excited to host this year.
I am so excited. Now, I am a Gus Macker alumni. You know, I played 4 straight years. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a 4-time champion.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. It normally derived in the St. Paul area. What was the interest of bringing it to Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center area?
It has been in Rochester. That's where I played, was in Rochester. And that's been in Minneapolis downtown by Target Center. And then it's been in downtown St. Paul as well. The idea was brought to us by a council member in Brooklyn Park, and then we ran with it, and we thought it would be a great way to bring the community out to Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center area, and we're going at North Hennepin Community College, and we want everybody from the side of the river to come on over.
So my niece is in here, and I always got to shout her out because she always has really great questions. Gus Macker, tell us the name and how that name was created. What brought the word Gus Macker, and who created it?
Gus Macker is a real person.
Okay.
His name is Scott McNeil. He is from Michigan, Belding area.
Yes.
And he started this Gus Macker tournament 50 years ago. This is the 50th anniversary of it. He started it in his neighborhood, in his driveway. His parents said, yes, you can have a 3-on-3 tournament. And it kept growing and growing and growing.
Yes.
And so now it's all over the country. Ton in Michigan. It's been down in Chicago, Indiana, New York.
Wisconsin for sure.
It's been a while since it's been in Wisconsin. New Mexico, it's all over the place. Ohio.
Yes.
So we're really excited to bring it back. We thought the 50th anniversary is a great time to bring it back to Minnesota.
Okay, so looking at the actual elements of the actual tournament, for those who have never been to a part of it, because our younger generation, is kind of like, what is Gus Macker? Tell them the structure, kind of how it's going to look for a weekend at Gus Macker.
Yes, so it is outside basketball, rain, sun, through all the elements. We're going to do this tournament. It's half court, 3-on-3. So you can register your team of 4. It's $200 registration for 4 of you. And it's 21 minutes long, and it's half court, 3-on-3.
Yes.
And we're hoping everybody gets their teams back together that have played in it. And we're also hoping that the younger generation, that their parents played in it, now they're getting a team together. It's all categories. It's goes by age, gender, skill division. So even if you don't have a ton of skills in basketball, you can still come play with your neighborhood friends and get in the tournament.
Yeah. So there's a lot more elements that we're going to actually talk about. And like I said, I played 4 seasons. My team's name was the Fab Four. And actually a few girls on my team, we actually played Division I basketball. We actually got a chance to play. Obviously, I played in the WNBA. But just having that platform of being able to be out in the streets, on the court, being, like you said, you play in rain, you play in sun, it does not matter. She's going to stick with us for a little bit longer. And we're actually going to talk about some of the other elements that you guys are going to be putting together. And guess what? Your girl's going to be out there hosting. We're also going to be, I was trying to play, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that on the next break. Do not go nowhere. We're going to have some more music for you, and then we'll continue talking to Jen about the Gus Macker 3-on-3. Don't go nowhere.
You are now watching the Day TV Network.
And now, on behalf of the presenting organization, Minneapolis Northwest Tourism, and the 2024 Gus Macker Tournament Committee, I thank you for joining us this morning. I invite you to lace up your shoes, work your jump shots, and please welcome the tournament's return to the Twin Cities during this 50th year anniversary of one of the longest running, family-friendly, community-focused 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the country. Gus Macker is back. We are off.
Go be great. that good trophy I won in '95. This is what it used to look like. Now this is what it's elevated to. And this is the toilet bowl.
I am Director of Operations for Twin Cities GusMacker, and also Business Development Director for Minneapolis Tourism.
Perfect. I know, that's what I'm saying though. So they had just came off so they missed, this is game week leading up to the tournament. They missed Tuesday's practice.
They pulled out of that project too, which would have given them a location here.
They showed up.
6 years old and ukuleles had been 80 years old. I mean, for us, we was always excited to see the couch potato division, where it was like people that don't play year round, they could still have a division that they could play, and it was always exciting. High level, but also accommodating for everyone. Behind the scenes, Gus Macker. Listen, y'all don't know nothing. Make sure y'all tune in, because Day TV Network is going to be bringing it to you live. Don't want to miss it. Power 104.7. It's your girl TeeMoore, and we are in the second hour of the hottest show in the Twin Cities. But not just the Twin Cities, worldwide, nationwide, over the seas, wherever. But I want to tell you guys about what was going on. We're going to talk about the Olympics just a little bit. But we got my boy Derray in the building, Derray Ward. He is with Forward Thinking and the man behind a lot of what's going on with the Gus Macker. Hey, it is good to have you here. Are you excited?
I am indeed. Thanks for having me.
So tell the people a little bit about you and you. This man do everything. So give him a little background about yourself.
First and foremost, I'm the founder of Forward Thinking Foundation in basketball. It's a nonprofit organization where we use basketball to bring, awareness to the kids to keep them away from violence, and also to help them further their basketball career in their academics.
Okay.
And also, I'm a coach at Hiawatha Academy. I'm also...
Go ahead, run it all down. I feel like he got 19 jobs, y'all.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
One of the founders of Minnesota Freedom Fighters.
Yes, we got to get into that.
Also, I'm the coordinator of the special events courts at the Gus Macker, and helping partner with you to bring the stage, so community performance stage. It's gonna be super big, man.
Yes. So let's try to take a step back. Let's talk about the freedom fighters. We obviously know the unrest and everything that was happening after the murder. We call it the murder of George Floyd, and all of the things that catapulted you into the community. And then we'll kind of move forward to what we got going on here. What was that experience like on the front lines and being somebody that you were tasked to not save our community, but protect our community?
It was something that you don't imagine. You don't know what's gonna happen when you do it.
Yes.
We've seen a calling of a void for help. Protecting the black businesses over North Minneapolis.
Yes.
And I just seen the post, and then I called Sippy Zone. Yo, bro, I'm about to go down there, bro. What you on? He said, oh, all right, I'm with you. So we just went down there with no direction, what was going on. Just said they needed help. We went down there, exercising our Second Amendment.
Yes.
And just protected the businesses. And then along the way, I met the other guys, other fellas, my brothers. And the unrest lasted for about 14 days. And then once, everything calmed down, so to say, it was time to say, go home, right?
Yeah.
But when it was time to go home, the police officers still weren't answering calls anymore.
Yeah.
So it was us.
Yeah.
They still was calling us. So that's when we started off with about 100 guys, seriously, down there, 100 to 200 guys down there.
Yeah.
But then I had, the idea of, the communities continue to call us. The police is not, there at the moment. So I'm going to pick out, certain guys that I've seen that like-minded guys as myself and their heart in the right place, bring this idea to them. Hey, this thing's called Minnesota Freedom Fighters.
Yep.
What do y'all think about this? I trust you guys. We built a relationship. What y'all want to do? And those 20 guys that were on board, Pro, Wolf, Jamil, Sarge, Band-Aid,
I love Sarge. Sarge is super
brothers,
dope. Yeah.
They was like-minded people. So we made it happen, logistic, and it just it just grew.
It just grew from there.
But
Yes.
yeah, we just grew.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use one of our events that we did to kind of connect using that, but I'm gonna use that on a little bit further down because we're gonna be here. You're gonna be here for a minute. So now I want to kind of get into a little bit more about you before we kind of talk, because we're gonna talk about the Floyd Fest, which stems into our 3-on-3 that will lead to the Gus Macker. But let's talk about a little bit about forward thinking. I've worked with you on some basketball camps and just seeing the development that you have with your young ladies, your young men. What are you looking for forward thinking to help, like I said, with the youth that we're really trying to get back on track after COVID and things like that?
Yes. Well, at the moment, I'm really we're aiming to raise money to be able to get a company vehicle, to be able to provide transportation for the kids that aren't able to get a ride to practice, get a ride to the tournaments, and just it also would create the camaraderie of team, so we can have them dropped off to a center location and they can ride together to the tournament. So they're prepared for high school and college, because you have to ride with your team in those situations, so they're already prepared for it. And also the goal is to get a gym space. That's ours,
very important.
Not just continuing to rent out gym space, but we want our own gym space. So we're going to have office space. We're going to have classroom space. They can spend a night. I don't care. We're here. We're in the gym. I know they're safe because they're here with me.
Yes. So. And I know a couple people have done that in our community. Jamil Jackson opened his big building that he opened. Didn't Tommy just open up something as well? So I think there's so many people. But listen, let's get into some more music. You're not going nowhere, right? You're going to be here for a minute. He's going to be here with us. Let's get into some more music, and we're going to talk more with Derray Ward about what we got going on, and we still got to talk about the Gus Macker. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back right after this break. But what they didn't say, it's the hottest station, Power 104.7, TeeMoore's Takeover, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. I got to keep saying that because we are probably in week number 6 of doing the show, and I don't think it's enough time for y'all to know this schedule. But it's hump day. It's Wednesday. It is currently, right now, I'm hearing the rain is letting up a little bit, but right now it is currently 84 degrees in the metro area with the low tonight of 71. Looking at tomorrow's forecast, a high of 91 and a low of 75 with a 60% chance of rain, but no rain on Friday, no rain on Saturday. But hey, I can't be mad about it because we had a good winter and it's just getting wet this summer. That's all it is. But we got my boy Derray Ward in the building, and he is still here. You still here with me, brother, man?
I'm in the building.
Okay, so let's get back into this a little bit more. What do you think our community is missing when it comes to events, not only for our youth, but just for our community? I know we had the back end of the unrest, and then we had COVID, and, what are some things that you think that we need that could be added to elevating, our community?
Just more programming. Remember back when I was younger, there was more open gyms.
Yes.
There's rarely.
We played outside. Is that what you're trying to say?
We played outside, but then there also were open gyms that we can go to Farview, then Farwell, then Arlington Night Moves, North Commons.
But you were doing some stuff with Boys and Girls Club, like the midnight basketball.
Just starting that back, that's my brother Tommy, with Don't Shoot Guns Shoot Hoops, he brung that back with the overnight stay, and that was amazing. Yes. So we need to bring stuff like that back, which my generation, we're starting to do it.
Yes.
Tommy, myself, Jamil, we're all starting to put our hands in the community and try to bring stuff back. And
I think the issue is, I'm gonna be honest. Like our generation, yes, we definitely played outside. You better be home when the street lights come on. You make sure that you are where you're supposed to be. We didn't have cell phones, so you better be at that payphone and let me know where you pulling up to. But I kind of gotta not giving the kids all of the situation where they shouldn't be, but because of what's happening in the streets in the community, it's hard for them to be out too late. It's hard for them to be at the local parks and things like that. And I would love to get back to that because I feel like there's so much fun that happens outside. So I kind of want to give them a pass a little bit, but there are things that they can do, like the Gus Macker. Me and you connected 4 years ago now. After the murder of George Floyd, I threw a Floyd Fest that was a 2-day event, and you came out with the Freedom Fighters, and we had a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Tell me what you thought about that event and how that leads into what we're excited about when it comes to Gus Macker.
I feel like it just comes full circle.
Yes.
Because the Gus Macker is a 3-on-3. Mm-hmm. You had the 3-on-3 tournament there.
Yes.
And we just connected in so many ways. That ain't the first time we connected. We've been knew each other a long time ago.
Long time.
With that was our first event that we had connected
Yes.
to do together.
Yes.
And me be a part of your event. But it was fun. That's the key word that I when I was there, I was just looking at it like, damn, this is beautiful. It's fun. There were no BS,
no incidents,
no fight,
no anything.
incidents, no.
Y'all did come with the
anything.
big ones though. You know what I'm saying?
Just in case there was someone
When
trying to
things-
bring harm to our community,
Exactly.
we did to protect that.
Facts.
But other than that, nothing came.
Nothing.
And nothing went on inside of there. Everybody had fun. The memories, the pictures, the videos,
All of that.
the music.
We had live performances. We
Yep.
had vendors. We
The
had
vendors,
8
yep.
jumpy houses.
That was fun.
It was so much fun. And I think what the 3-on-3, what we tried to do was because people were not able to go inside and we had to be social distance and things like that, it just created an atmosphere where it was like, we can bring 3-on-3 back. We had the top men's event. We had a girls division, and we had a young boys division. And now me and you are partnering with Jen Johnson, and we're also partnering with the Gus Macker organization to talk about bringing back Gus Macker. Once again, tell them about your role and what your role is for how we're bringing this back.
So with the Gus Macker, I am the event coordinator for the special events court.
Okay.
Which will consist of the 3-point contest, the free throw contest, celebrity game, the mascot game.
Yes. And we need more mascots, y'all. We need more mascots. Let us borrow them mascots.
Yeah, I've been reaching out to y'all, man. Hit me back.
We got 4 what 4 mascots we got so far?
Right now we got the Como Park Cougar.
Okay.
We got
St. Paul. Okay.
We got Gus the Macker man himself.
Got Macker man.
We got the Hiawatha Wolf.
Okay.
And then the 4th one, the Park Center Pirate.
Yes.
You know, so those are the 4 we got right now.
All right, I'm gonna need my polars to pull out that polar. Come on, bring the polar. We need we got to bring a lot of stuff going on. We got and I know it's a situation where it's gonna be hot outside, but we need to have as many as we can. But keep going. You said after that. Keep going.
Oh,
what
and
we
then
got?
also at the coaches game. So we got coaches from all over the city. We got South High coach, Como Park coach.
Which coach? Who coming from South High?
Cashmere.
Cashmere coming from South.
Man,
South listen, man, that boy he got some game. I'm gonna give him some love. Okay, who else you got?
Como Park. Guess who?
Who? Who's from Como Park?
Female. Who?
Don't say
Female.
Yo-Yo.
Female.
Yolanda?
Yes, ma'am.
Coach Yo
Yes,
coming
ma'am.
out.
Coming out.
Hey, she is St. Paul staple.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to her daughter Ronnie doing big things at
Yes, sir.
Wisconsin.
Yes,
so
sir.
once again, you got Yo-Yo coming out or Yolanda.
We
Yep.
got Camden. Henry. Jamil.
We're gonna say Henry. We don't know how to. We can't. We're not. The new school year ain't started yet, so it's still Patriots.
Yeah,
You see, I said
Patriots.
Polars. I'm a Polar. Well, go ahead.
So we got Henry. We also got who else?
We got a lot of coaches.
Yeah,
we got a lot of
it's gonna
coaches.
be fun.
And then what else we got? We got the celebrity game.
Yep, celebrity game for sure.
Okay.
You got your old teammate.
Man, I was supposed to play, man. I'm excited. Man, I'm so sad.
Tell us why.
I tore my Achilles. So I said yes.
You
and then
know?
literally the next meeting we had, I had on a boot. He's like,
I'm like,
what?
what?
What's going on? So I actually told him, but guess what? I get to ref.
Yeah.
So I will be the ref for the celebrity game. My girl Jessie Stomsky will be there. Khalid El-Amin will be there. Who else we got? Do we got
Coach
DJ Inferno?
DJ Inferno.
DJ Inferno.
DJ
We're going to be
Ray
there.
Mills.
Yeah, we're going to have, who else we got? We got
Jedediah Jones.
Jedediah Jones, the voice of the Timberwolves,
Yep.
will be there,
We got-
brushing off the. So I feel like, I think it's, and then there's a couple other events that we're going to talk about. We got to talk about the Macker. We got to talk about how people can get involved, and we're still taking registrations.
Yes. We updated the registration. We pushed it back a week, so registration is due on the 5th. It was the 29th, but now it's on the 5th. So if you want to play, go sign up now. From age 8 to 88.
8 to 88.
It's about fun.
Yes.
Of course, you want to win. If you win, great. But it's about fun. So come out, even if you're not a basketball player, you want to just get out there and have fun. You and your kid can get on the same team.
You can do free throws. You can do 3-point contests. We have the Macker, which is just like pig or horse.
Yep.
And we're going to be having so much fun.
Prizes, fun, gifts.
Not to mention, as we go into this, we're going to get back to some more music, but we're going to be talking about our community stage on our next break. He's not going nowhere. We'll give you all the details of how to register, who to contact, and where to contact, but we're going to be talking about some of the performances is as well. Let's get back into some music, and then we're going to be back with him right after this break. That was Beyonce shining, 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 shining. I can't make no album, but I got a little tone in there. A little don't be laughing over there, bro. Don't be laughing over there. It's your girl TeeMoore. We're at TeeMooresTakover, and we got my boy Derray Ward. He is here to talk about Gus Macker, forward thinking, and we're talking a little bit more. So me and you are collaborating on bringing a community stage to Gus Macker. Kind of tell us the layout. We got what kind of stage do we got?
Oh, it's like a stage truck.
Okay.
So there's a stage built on top of the truck.
Oh, they finna go crazy.
Yeah, it got a big old sound system in the back of it.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot.
Shout out my man who owns the truck. Who's gonna be hooking us up with the stage?
The homie Gabriel.
Yes, Gabriel, man, we want to shout you out. That's gonna be something different. And I think you actually seen the stage out when you were doing another event.
Yep.
So who's gonna be hitting the stage is the question. Who we got lined up for this actual event?
So we got Grace Adams. We got Pink Lemonade.
Oh, my girl's Pink Lemonade.
Yep. We got Dance with a Purpose.
Okay.
We got my man's Louis Blaze.
Yes.
We got Bina Shanae. Shanika Reed.
Yes.
Remedy RX.
Remedy
Yep,
still.
Remedy,
Man, listen. I don't care what y'all say. Remedy is one of the coldest R&B singers coming
Facts.
out of the Twin Cities.
Facts.
Super dope. But who else?
Agam Star. Dahlia Jones.
Okay.
Myra. She's like 5-6 years old. Wait till you see her.
I can't wait. We cannot wait.
She's
the youth out there
yes.
doing their thing.
Then we got Conscious Boys. There's 3 young boys, 3 little brothers.
Oh, more youth.
They're gonna be nice.
Okay.
And then we got we're gonna have some speakers as far as
Yes.
like charisma.
Yes.
She's a
spoken word or just a guest speaker.
guest speaker.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to add spoken word as well.
Yes.
So speaking of performances, we have a few more slots available. So reach out ASAP if you're interested in performing.
Yes, you can reach out to me at TamaraTeeMoore, as well as you tell them how they can reach out to you.
Forward Thinking Foundation at Gmail. You know what I mean? Just hit us up.
Yes.
Yeah, contact us ASAP. Let's get you out there. It's a process. It's not just you get to automatically perform.
Yeah, we got to see what you can do because, it'd be some people that be like, man, I just want to get on the stage. I want to perform. So we want singers. We're looking for rappers. We're looking for spoken word. We're looking for more dance teams. We're looking for comedians. If you are a comedian, you want to come tell a few jokes, whatever you want. It's a community stage. We'll have a vendor. We'll have a lineup of vendors that will align our stage, as well as we'll have over 25 food trucks that will be out there doing their thing. Shout out to everybody that got in with the food trucks. That deadline just ended, and we have basketball to go along with all of this. But go ahead, what you were going to say?
We're looking for a few more vendors as well. So if you're interested, if you have T-shirts or you make jewelry, whatever,
candles,
contact
We're
us.
staying away from the food vendors
because we have food trucks already.
But if you have any of those things, make sure you reach out to us and get all the details that you can, because we want to make this as big as it is. But we got to tell them where it's going to be located. We're doing all this talking. Where we going to be at?
North Hennepin Community College.
August 17th and 18th. The games tip off around 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. We run until 5 or 6 p.m. each of those 2 days. So August 17th and 18th at North Hennepin Community College will be in the back parking lot, in their big parking lot for the games. But then on the front lawn, we'll be doing our community stage. Power 104.7 is a partner, so we will be out there live. We'll probably be doing a live remote. We'll potentially we will have one of a table out there with our personalities that you can meet, and so much more. Once again, let them know how they can find you. Tell us a little bit more about forward thinking, and make sure that you plug all of your stuff.
Okay, I definitely will.
Of course,
first
take
and
your time.
foremost,
Yes.
First and foremost, you want to sign up to register for the Gus Macker. Go to macker.org and you can sign up today.
Yes.
Please.
Have
ASAP.
all your information. We taking teams from 8 to 88.
Yep.
Go
and
ahead.
There's 4 players per team, 3 in the sub. So, like we said, it's men, women, boys, girls.
Yes.
Whatever you identify as, come play
I like
basketball.
how you said that, because we're in a different demographic of people that are. We are an inclusive event for everybody. But keep going.
Yeah, so please sign up, vendors and more registration. For those that's interested in playing AAU spring basketball, or to even join some of my camps, you can go to forwardthinkingfoundation.org.
Yep.
And all the information is on there. We have our contact information, email, phone number, anything you need. Again, it's at forwardthinkingfoundation.org.
So one other thing that we want to say, two things I want to say. We also are looking for volunteers.
Yes.
If you are not able to play and you want to be a part of the event, we could use as many volunteers as we can get, because this is all about the community. But the last thing I want to say is, if you're an alumni, make sure you come out. We're looking for more alumni to be a part of it, because your girl is a 4-time Gus Macker champ, the Fab Four with my girls, Demora, Mari Horton, and Tierra Metlock. We went 4 in a row, so I wanted to make sure y'all know your girl is not just talking about the event. She had a chance to play in the event. So it is an amazing event. Looking for alumni, reach out to us, and volunteers. Hey, you got anything else you want the people to know?
Just come have fun, man. Come have fun in St. Paul. I know that it used to be held in St. Paul.
Yep.
It's in Brooklyn Park right now, but it's still the same Gus Macker.
Yes, same
and
guy.
Still bring your talent over there and come win.
Bring your
play.
talents over the bridge, because we know how it can get sometimes. But it's the 50th anniversary, and the exact same man, the exact same Gus Macker from when it first started the first year in his driveway is the same guy. So
He's
Gus
still
Macker
here.
is still Gus Macker, and we're excited. We want to thank you for coming and showing love to the show, and excited to see you and everybody else out there at Gus Macker.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Y'all know how it goes down. Hey, it's your girl TeeMoore, and it is TeeMoore's Takeover. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your home for hip hop and R&B.
We the best.
Power 104.7